Amanda, you said something earlier. You said that when you first got in touch with the defendant, you had to reach out to someone else to get you some documents to give to him.
It was 2 deeds that were for the 2 properties, 2 plots of land that they own. Oh, 3, sorry.
Okay, and who did you need to reach out to get those documents?
Out there, I forget
the record
what
place.
County it was, yes.
Okay, so nobody in your family had copies of those deeds?
We had 2, or I believe 1 actually, but we needed the copies of the other 2 because we could not find them at home.
I have nothing further.
A couple of other questions. You say that you called, you personally,
Yes, me personally.
called the defendant. Did you speak to him on the phone?
Yes, I did.
When did you make this call?
Within the last year. It was around the time when we first noticed.
And did you try to set up an arrangement for him to come and finish?
Yes, just a few months ago. It was a Saturday, I know that much. He was supposed to be at our house at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. came and went, and he did not show and claimed that he had left us a voicemail. And I think the only other communication was one that she had.
When I see 4 o'clock and my friend was there, because I want somebody to understand better than me to be there. And there was my granddaughter, she was there, the one, the trustee, and my friend was there. So I called her up because I don't want them to wait all day. And I called her, and he answered the phone. I said, when you coming? Where you are right now? Oh, I'm home. He was still San Jose. He never called me. He never showed up. I did the call
You
myself.
don't remember this, Mr. Rivera?
I don't remember what they're stating, but if I had to be in their presence for any given reason, I would remember that if I couldn't come, I would call them and reschedule.
Well, did you call them? Is there any evidence that you called them or give them any
I
instructions?
don't have any evidence.
You don't deny that the granddaughter called you and reached out for you?
I don't deny that, but I don't remember it. And I'm sure
That wasn't
I'm sure she
13
did.
years ago. That was only 9 months ago. It was only a year ago.
This was about maybe
Okay.
2 months.
All right, I'm
2
going to
months
have
ago.
to speak to my colleagues. So we're going to excuse you while we discuss this case. Thank you very much.
This courtroom is now in recess. So we'll have you exit the courtroom, use the doors behind you.
In my experience, to believe that you have a will, to believe that your estate is in order, and if either one of them died, this would have had to go through probate. I think this is just a complete failure to perform a very important fiduciary duty that estate planners have when they accept money for their services. That's my point of view.
So California has a 4-year statute of limitations for breach of contract, which means that you cannot bring an action more than 4 years after the breach has occurred, which I think we all agree the breach would have occurred, if any, at the time that these documents were delivered in 2013.
Would there have been a reason for them to have realized that this was incomplete?
Yes, the documents had little signs on them that said sign here.
Stand back from all of this for a moment and
I'm
think
not-
about what we're doing here. Think about what we're doing. That's all I have to say.
No, I know. I
better.
mean, it's serious. I mean, 9 years go by, something could have happened to one of them, and they're not prepared. It's a big deal.
I understand the equity here. I understand that there's a concern, but under the circumstances, I think there's a very equitable reason to enforce statutes of limitations on claims. The other thing that stood out to me was the fact that this family did not have copies of the deeds that they claimed to have provided him 10 years earlier, which suggests to me that they never did provide them to him.
What I'm concerned about is what happened less than a year ago, where the family had arranged to have all the witnesses present in the household at 4 o'clock, and he never showed up, and the plaintiff said she called it and he was still at home.
Why didn't they sign them without him there? They didn't need him. He had notarized all the things that needed notaries. Why didn't they just sign them?
I'm not going to argue anymore. I believe that to deny this plaintiff's cause of action on the basis of a statute of limitations, in this case, given the evidence before me, would be doing a grievous miscarriage of justice.
I think the statute of limitations for me is an issue. So I think I'm going to have to go with Judge Juarez on this one.
I'll render your verdict, but I dissent.